We are starting. I'm so happy that we're starting our first meeting. So this is the PTK orientation for all our new members and a refresher for the people that we already had. So we are Phi Theta Kappa. We are an honor society for 2-year colleges. And I'm going to play you this short video before we go more in depth. Let me know if you cannot hear it, please.
I'm studying biology right now, and I plan to transfer to medical school.
I've always liked design, and I've been doing graphic design for about 4 years now.
I want to pursue social work, to come back to my community and help the youth.
I'm studying accounting. My goal is to land a job with one of the big firms.
3 years ago, I decided it was time to get my college degree.
PTK has prepared me for all the ins and outs of college. Honestly, like everything else in my life, I just kind of fell headfirst into it. It was insane to meet so many like-minded people. It was like this whole little family that had programs and scholarships and opportunities that help you.
When I moved from Venezuela to the United States, I was lost. I was confused about a lot of things. I knew about Phi Theta Kappa. I have been able to help children and to help our community thanks to volunteering in Phi Theta Kappa.
Growing up in my community, I felt like I did not have so much support. I was missing out so much of the opportunities. Coming to PTK, it was something different. It's like, the mentors were there for me.
Phi Theta Kappa has opened many doors for me. It enabled me to go to a campus. I get to be interacting and get to stay right here in state. Without the scholarship opportunities, I would have had to go online.
I actually put it on my resume, and it helped me get into the honors program where I'm going to be attending in the fall. I'm ready to take on the world's challenges because of PTK.
I don't think my college experience would have been as amazing as it really has been without PTK or my advisor.
Phi Theta Kappa has prepared me to go out there and impact the next generation.
I have had so many opportunities that I know in my country I would have never ever dreamed of having.
Alrighty. So as I was saying, we are the largest academic honor society for 2-year community colleges. We are the most prestigious honor society. We are present in multiple countries. We have over 2 million members. So you are guaranteed to meet people that are like-minded, like the video was saying. Sometimes you might not meet people in your classroom that you can see eye to eye with, maybe in your goals or things that you want to do outside of your classes. But here, as the video was showing you, there's accounting majors, there's nursing, there's like a lot of different people that have very different goals from each other. We are still here to help you, even if you think that you just chose your major because you want to make a lot of money or you want to help humanity. There's no selfish goal. You are going to help other people regardless, and we are here to help you help them. Alrighty. So our purpose is to recognize and encourage scholarship among 2-year college students. We do this through giving you opportunities to, not a quote, giving you opportunities to either practice or learn leadership skills. We offer you like an intellectual climate where you can meet people that are like-minded, that will help you grow in a lot of different ways. And we support a lot of different students. This is basically the same community of students that you find outside of PTK. The only difference is that being part of PTK provides you with a lot of different tools and resources and connections that are going to help you be more successful. 92% of our students, of our members, are either graduate from college or they transfer to university. So that's pretty high. The average age of our members is 28. We are composed of 33% minorities. 79% of our members are still in community college. 45% receive Pell Grant, and 66% are female. Pretty high, very good percentage there. So it's an international honor society. It is very structured. We have the international level, then the regional level, which we are part of the Nevada, California region. And below the regional level, there are different chapters depending on the college that you're attending. Our chapter is Alpha Pi Epsilon. This is the map, so you can see the different divisions that we have. We are part of Division 4, as I was saying here. And we have Division 2 over here. You can see the list of states that compose them. We have here in our division, Micronesia, Guam. So yeah, pretty cool. So you can also visit our website if you want to look a bit more at this map. This is our logo for our chapter, just so you can take a look at it. And this is your officer team. First, me, I'm the president. Melanie Jimenez is our vice president of Honors in Action, and Tiffany Fan is our VP of Communication and Technology. We do have 2 vacant positions right now, the vice president of College Project and the executive vice president. So in a little bit, I'm going to show you a flyer with the information in case you are interested in applying. Our chapter advisors are Professor Media Moody and Joe Davis is the co-advisor. So besides the chapter level, if you keep going up, we have our regional team. And I'm so sorry, this is actually our previous regional team. We salute you anyway. And if you keep going up, this is the international level. We have 2 international presidents, and we have a vice president per each division. Alrighty. And we also have part of the benefits of being in our honor society are the PTK edges. They prepare you for after, well, during your time at the college and also after. The transfer edge is one of them. It gives you all the information that you need in order to transfer successfully. It gives you, well, I'm actually going to give you a bit more details. We also have competitive edge, employment edge, research edge, and healthcare edge. So this is the first one I was about to start talking about, the transfer edge. It prepares you to transfer successfully to university in case you're not planning on just graduating from the college. It helps you understand the financial aid, also create your timeline, because you do need to start applying like a year before you transfer. And some people don't realize that. So it also helps you increase your chances of transferring successfully. For some of them, you have to compose essays and pretty much just make your resume as a student. So this helps you with that, and also for your scholarship resume. And in general, just to submit a strong transfer application to increase your chances to be accepted. Another one of our edges is competitive edge. This is awesome overall, like even if you're not planning on transferring, if you're not sure if you're going into the, just dive into a job right after graduating. It helps you learn to communicate more effectively, grow your emotional intelligence, which is very important, your cultural awareness, be more organized in setting your goals, and in general, just test your professional etiquette. Okay, next one is the employment edge. So this helps you sort of plan your career path, develop your resume, learn how to negotiate your salary, which is sometimes we don't realize how important that skill is. You need to learn how to showcase your skills and sort of like sell yourself. So this helps you do that. And also it gives you tips on how to have a really good interview that will increase your chances of actually landing the job. Research edge, very important for everyone in general, because we all have to write essays at some point and conduct research, but especially if you are interested in participating in the Honors in Action project, this gives you all the basics of conducting research, and just shows you the best practices in general. And it also gives you a lot of information specific to our Honors in Action project. Our healthcare edge is more aimed to people that are going to nursing and all of those medical careers. It tells you how to manage self-care, how to seek employment in that field, how to better your communication skills with patients, and also demonstrate professionalism. Alrighty, now our information about scholarships. We have over 37 million in transfer scholarships that are available to you. You just need to go on our website, fill out the application. They ask you all these questions about if you're planning on transferring, how many credits you've completed so far. So you just fill it out and it will actually tell you which scholarships you're eligible for without you having to go check one by one. So transfer help is available 24/7, and these scholarships are available year-round. Righty, so now information about getting involved, my favorite part. We have different projects. We have Honors in Action, which our Vice President of Honors in Action is going to discuss more in depth in a bit. We also have the College Project, where we work with the college administration to help them in whatever area they need help with during that particular time. We also have the podcast. We have different topics that we discuss. We are actually going to upload our first podcast in a while soon, where we discuss how to manage your schedule as a student, how to pick your classes so that you get the most out of your college experience. Like, some people don't know that we have intersession or summer classes. So we also talk about how not to overload your schedule, both from like a professor and student perspective. And we also have the Rising Scholars Mentorship Program. Alrighty, so Melanie, would you like to go ahead and talk about Honors in Action?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Melanie Jimenez, and I am the VP of Honors in Action. So Honors in Action is a research project which is focused on a team designed by the Phi Theta Kappa Association. This year's theme is the art and science of play. So it's an interesting topic. I encourage everyone to join. Our first meeting will actually be this Friday at 10:30 a.m. So if you're able to make it, please join the meeting. We also have a band page. So if you're interested, please email me so I can send you the link and you can be part of the group.
Thank you, Melanie. Tiffany, is there something you'd like to share about the podcast or anything related to communications and technology?
So the podcast should be starting up again in a month about. And then if you're interested in participating in the podcast, you can always message me. I'll put my email in the chat if you wanted more information about that.
Thank you, Tiffany. So the college project, we did, I hope that was only part of the college project for the semester. We helped with the graduation before we went on summer break. It was really rewarding. And it was really awesome to just be there and just feel the energy of everyone so happy to be graduating and all the people encouraging them and applauding them. So that was part of it. Basically, like I said, we help the college with whatever they need at the moment. So like if you saw people at tables giving information during the first couple of days, that was also something that could have been part of the college project. So just to give you an idea of how you can get involved. Alrighty, so now more benefits about being part of PTK. You have member discounts with all of these companies. If you go to this web page down here in the lower left, you can see more information about how to make use of those discounts with these companies. Alrighty, so opportunities that we have for you throughout the year, we have fellowship activities. We also have leadership opportunities, like I said. We have community service projects, campus resources, publishing opportunities. So if you like to write, there's Nota Bene and other publishings that you can where you can be published. So that would be really cool for your resume. We also have projects from our regional officers where you can help out other chapters. We also have, we celebrate Founders Day. We have the community service projects depend on the needs and what projects are available at the time. And so yeah, there's so much information. If you can go down here to ptk.org/benefits, you're going to see more detailed information about each of them. And our first upcoming event, the induction ceremony, it's going to be at Mountain Hawk Park like last year. And it's going to be on the 8th of October from 9 to 12. We are going to get there a bit early to prepare everything. And then you can have your family and friends just come over a bit later. Other upcoming events, we have the Fall Regional Leadership Conference. That's October 21st and 22nd. We also have the Spring Convention, March 24th, 25th. And we have Catalyst. That's going to be really nice because I think it's going to be in person this time, right, Professor? Oh, so exciting. So April 20th to the 22nd, I'm going to play you a little video of how Catalyst used to be before we went online, so you can see just how exciting it can get.
Go back to your community, your school, your family, your hood. Write your legacy, and you change the narrative.
have loved yourself enough to be that excellent student, and you love others enough to close your textbooks and do something for the world, to transform it the way only you can.
Be kind to yourself. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Never let somebody put you back on the shelf. I know just what I need. A little sun in the air I breathe. Won't let a little rain cloud bother me. When life gets too heavy, just know it's strong. Tell yourself you're ready. If you say, hey, I ain't got no worries, I can get through anything, I can achieve anything. If you say, hey, nothing can deflate me, I can achieve anything, I can get through anything. If you say, hey, I ain't got no worries, I can achieve anything, I can get through anything.
Your life is going to be an infinite loop of amazing changes. Some of it's going to be spectacular and mind-blowingly amazing. And some of it, you guys, is going to be tragic and terrifying. And that's life.
Ain't it funny how this time just flies? Ain't it funny how it goes by so fast? Ain't it funny how the seasons change? Ain't it funny how the memories stay the same?
There are 3,775 attendees from 600 chapters here in Orlando tonight.
Ain't it funny how the sun won't rise? Ain't it funny how the times will cry? Are always followed by the times that we fly. Yeah.
You're a member of this amazing organization, but you stand alone, and you are fearless learners, master jugglers, and you are second chance takers.
Everybody's looking at you.
Okay, guys, so that was a little bit of how Catalyst usually is. It's been online for the last couple of years, but we are hoping it will go back to that, you know, people together. And like you saw, our members, they're from like all different ages and backgrounds. So it's pretty cool. You get a chance to meet a lot of different people. So we encourage you to accept the invitation. We have a lot of students that think that if you're not going to transfer, being part of PTK is not useful, but you can make a lot of really awesome connections that can serve you even if you don't plan on transferring to university. So this is the flyer I was mentioning. We are currently recruiting for our Executive Vice President and VP of College project. We already did part of college project, but we have the next semester still to go. And we are interested in the input that you guys can share. So if you're interested, an email was sent back in March by Professor Moody with the like all the responsibilities for each of these positions. So you can refer back to that. I'm not sure if we can mail it back out, Professor? Yes, okay, perfect, thank you. So, so that you can see what the responsibilities are. And if you can make it work with your schedule, we would love to have you. The deadline to apply is September 9th. And the interviews are going to be conducted on Monday, September 12th. If these hours, if this hour doesn't work for you, we can always make other arrangements. Alrighty, so our general meetings are usually every second and fourth Tuesday of every month. You can follow us on Instagram. You can also use this QR code to go to our band page if you have not joined yet. This is our handle in case you want to write that down. Professor, are we sending out this presentation afterwards?
We are. It's being recorded and I shall be sending it out.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, and this is our contact information for our two advisors, Professor Miriam Moody and Joe Davis, for me, and also our chapter website. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Let us know if you have any questions. I know I talk really fast, so just let us know if you have any questions.
Sounds like you're all good for now, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I have a quick question. I know I'm at the orientation, but can I get a recorded copy of this too, just because I didn't have a chance to write all the information down that you showed?
It'll be sent out to everybody, to all our potential members as well as our current members.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, any other questions or anything anyone would like to share?
I have a question. I think it was mentioned, is this just a one-time fee or is it yearly? And then I'm also curious if we end up transferring even just to another community college, what that would look like.
Okay, so the fee, it's a one-time fee and you're a member of PTK for life. You can actually join our alumni association once you're out of the community college. And if you transfer, I believe you, well, I'll let Professor Moody answer that one.
If you end up transferring from Southwestern College to another two-year college because you've moved states or whatever, then yes, your membership can also transfer. You just need to contact the new advisor and who in turn will contact myself. So we can discuss that more if that happens, but it's very simple.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And if you have like EOPS or another program, they are also able to cover the fee. So yeah, you might also want to look into that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I believe Eduardo was going to ask something or share something.
Oh, no, it was answered with the
okay.
Okay, so I am going to mention a couple of things. We, as Madhavel said, we have our general meetings on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of the month. We are working on, if you're on campus, having those meetings in person as well. We'll be in the 60 building, which is the Math, Science, and Engineering building, in room 205. So just be aware of that. Our next meeting will be the 2nd Tuesday of September, which our date will be gotten for myself as soon as I look at my calendar. So on September 13th, it will be in person as well as on Zoom. So if you're on campus and you're like, hey, I'd like to actually be in person, there we go, right? Also, just so you know, the induction ceremony will, even though we put 9 o'clock, that's the arrival time for our members. You will, or the ceremony itself will start at 10:15 that morning. Okay, we do need you there early. We need to do some rehearsing, maybe a little bit of setting up, that type of thing, which is why we're asking everybody to be there by 9. And I think that's it for now. We'll talk more about other, like the Fall Leadership Conference. We can talk more about that at our next meeting. Any other questions that you all may have? We want to
So,
honor your time.
I have one more question. You said this Tuesday or the 13th of September at what time?
Same time, 12 to 1.
12 to 1. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Jonathan's hand is up.
If you guys are on campus and you guys are around the math area that the professor just said, there's free food for like at least 30 more minutes. So I'd run if you want some free. I think today it's pizza, and then tomorrow's gonna be hot dog and I'm not too sure, but tomorrow I'll be there. The free food's from 11 to 1. So if you're on campus, run.
Got it. Well, thanks for the information, Jonathan. If you happen to be on campus, guys, and you want free food, there you go. Oh, love it. Okay. Well, we'd like to honor your time. So our meetings are scheduled for an hour, but if we don't take an hour, we don't take an hour, and that's the way it works. So Madavel posted the emails in the PowerPoint. I am the contact advisor. Dr. Joe Javis is our co-advisor who's in charge of the Honors in Action research/project. So he and Melanie are the two to email. And Melanie, if you haven't, would you mind putting your email in the chat? And that way, if you're interested in the Honors in Action, you can email her as well. And then, yes, I think that's it. Cool. All right, guys. Appreciate your time. Glad you were able to make it. For those who were not able to make it, hope you found this video helpful. And again, we have 2 positions that are available for officers for this coming year. You must be attending this college, obviously, this fall and the spring, because the officer term ends on May 31st, 2023. All right. Y'all have fun. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, all.
Thank you. Bye. Weekend.
Bye.